it was the question around the preventing fraudulent or multiple submissions by bots or non-residents in the EBLN survey. So you guys responded that, you know, capture verification can be hard for people with disabilities, et cetera, et cetera. And simple fact is that if you live in Bristol and you're a taxpayer, you've council, why can't there just be user account access to the survey? And that way, even people that don't live in the Bristol City Council area but need to drive through the EBLN area could potentially be opted in for their opinion at an account level with any council, because technically that's quite a straightforward thing to do. Because the way the survey has currently been done, nobody can trust the data because you don't know who's filled it out.
Cool. I think we've set out in the response why we take the approach that we take. You know, we're trying to ensure that everyone can have their view. That there's always ways that people can attempt to manipulate consultations. A consultation is one part of the decision-making process. It informs the wider process. There's lots of other things that feed into it, like data and designs and other elements. So it's one part of the process, and you know, any part of the process potentially, you know, people could seek to interfere with it. We do the best that we can to ensure that consultations are free and as fair as possible.
Yeah, but being free, that doesn't mean that anybody in the world can respond to them. Which is
I think we need to accept that we're going to triangulate the data. So we've done an actual opinion polling specifically on the ground in the area. All the local councillors have been out there listening to their ward members. So I think this is another way of bringing in data. It's not an exact or perfect science, but I think we're triangulating all the different data sources. I'm really sorry to say that that is the end of the public forum now. I think we've actually gone over the additional time that I've allocated, and we do need to move on to the rest of the meeting. So I'd like to thank everyone who's come and participated today. And it is only a trial scheme, so we will work with stakeholders to make sure that when the trial is completed after 6 months, we can see what the best future plans will be. Initial implementation of the scheme is due to be completed by January 2025. The Council will then monitor the scheme for 6 months before re-engaging with the community regarding a proposed permanent scheme.